I remember sitting in my car, the engine off, and not wanting to go inside. Because going inside meant admitting another day was over, and I still felt completely and utterly lost. I had everything I thought I was supposed to want, but I never felt so empty. That was the start of my dark night of the soul. And honestly, it turned out to be the most important journey of my life. It's a journey so many of us end up on. This total collapse of meaning, and today I want to reframe it. A dark night of the soul isn't just a bad mood or a rough patch. It's a full on collapse of your inner world. It's when the story you've been telling yourself about your life, your purpose, and who you are falls apart. Nothing makes sense anymore. And the things that used to bring you joy now feel hollow. Psychologically, it often kicks in when the identity you've built, maybe on your job, your success, or other people's approval, starts to crumble. And you're left in this terrifying empty space between the old you and the new you that hasn't shown up yet. But what if this collapse isn't something to fear? What if it's a necessary and even beautiful opportunity for a total reset? Today, I'll share the mindset shifts and practical tools that helped me not just survive my dark nights, but embrace them as the most powerful catalyst for growth I've ever had. The first and hardest lesson is learning to stop fighting. For the longest time, I resisted the darkness. I tried to optimize my way out of it, to fix myself, to run from that awful, empty feeling. But here's the secret: you cannot think your way out of a dark night. You must feel your way through it. And that starts with surrender. This isn't about giving up, it's about accepting what's happening. The pain is real, I know, but fighting it just gives it more power. St. John of the Cross, who actually coined the term, saw this as a process of purification. Think of it like a fire. The darkness feels like it's there to destroy you, but its real job is to burn away everything you are not, leaving only your most authentic self. The suffering is genuine, but it's also an initiation. So, how do you actually practice the surrender? It starts with creating the right conditions. First, you have to create some space, withdraw, and simplify. In a world that's always yelling for your attention, the instinct is to distract ourselves. But the dark night asks for the opposite. It's a call to go inward. This means that it's okay to pull back from social noise and overstimulation. Treat this period as a kind of spiritual hibernation. Go to bed early, take naps, just turn down the volume on the world. And this isn't about avoiding life, it's about creating the quiet you need to finally hear yourself. And next, get back to the basics with fundamental self care. When you feel terrible, it's so easy to reach for habits that only deepen the gloom. Instead, try to do the opposite. Prioritize deep rest. Sleep is how the mind cleanses itself. Nourish your body with wholesome foods and get yourself into nature. Go for a walk in the forest if you can and feel the earth between your feet. There's a simple, grounding connection to be found there that reminds you that life persists even when you feel lost. And third, inquire and express. You need a way to process all of this. Meditation was a game changer for me. It helps you connect with a deeper truth beyond the chaos of your thoughts. I found increasing my practice helped me move through it more quickly. But alongside stillness, find a way to let the darkness move through you. For some, this is journaling and writing down your raw, unfiltered thoughts without any judgment. And for others, it's creative, expressive art, music, or poetry. The goal isn't to fix the feeling, but to give it a voice. The most important thing to remember, though, is that this will pass. A dark night is a tunnel and not a cave you live in forever. On the other side, you don't just go back to who you were. You arrive on a new shore, feeling clearer, lighter, and more connected to a deeper sense of self. Your old meaning had to fall apart so a new one that is not just an idea, but something you can feel could be born. But, and this is critical, I need to be very clear about something. If the darkness becomes unbearable or if you're experiencing thoughts of self harm, please seek professional help immediately. Reaching out to a therapist or a counselor is not a failure or a betrayal of the spiritual process. It's a vital act of self care and wisdom. A good guide can hold space for you when you can't do it yourself. Embracing your dark nights means understanding they are not a sign that you are broken, but a sign that you are breaking open. They are profound opportunities for growth, stripping away illusion and guiding you back home to yourself. It is a difficult, painful, and ultimately transformative journey. If you've been through a difficult period that has taught you something, I love to hear if you shared one lesson you learned in the comments below. Let's create a space of shared wisdom. And if this resonated with you, subscribe for more on finding strength through adversity.